Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 18 of Anything But Everything, the official podcast for certified blockheads. This is episode 18, and it's been 3 months since the last episode. I'm pretty sure the last episode was in July, and it is now October. It'll be October 4th when this video is uploaded, so, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. I am Goose. You two introduce yourselves.
I am... I don't know who's going... I am a returning character. My name is Shanster. I do funny voice and music sometimes.
True.
I'm super pretty. I'm new here. I really don't know what else to say. I'm not good at describing myself.
It's super bready. The big blue octopus.
No.
The newest member of the stream team, name pending, and also their first podcast episode.
Yeah.
Very delightful. Hopefully, I can do more podcast episodes that aren't 3 months apart. But a lot has been happening in Goose's world. You guys mind if I take the reins for the start and just talk about all the stuff that's been going on?
No, I actually care a lot. Fuck you.
Oh! This is the first podcast episode I am recording in my my new apartment. I moved out of my parents' house last month, and we're just about settled in. Yesterday I found myself a job that I start on Monday. So pretty soon I'll be into normal life in good old Oklahoma. That'll be cool.
I didn't think people from Oklahoma even existed, so
it seems like they don't. There aren't really many people out here.
I actually knew one person, I think, from Oklahoma, but they were a crazy stalker, and I never want to see them ever again.
The only people that I've met are in Oklahoma. Like half of the population of Oklahoma is hostile winds. So
the last layer of hell. Gotcha.
Yes. What have you guys been up to?
Well, I've been doing fuck all. I've actually been working on behind the scenes at Shanster headquarters in the basement I live in.
Oh yeah?
I've been working on a return with a new character design and such, but I can't talk too much about it because I still got some stuff to do. But
I'm so glad you're starting the Minecraft streams again. Your fans have been missing that. Famous Minecraft streamer, Shanster.
That's funny. I've actually thought about doing like an SMP thing. Or wait. Yeah, SMP. I thought I said SCP. Brain fart. But I thought
SCP brain fart.
SCP brain fart. He's a new monster. But yeah, gonna be getting back into it. Hot and heavy.
I thought you were gonna say Hawktua, and I was about to smack the shit out of you.
About to get into Hawktua.
Yeah, and the time between this episode and the last one, Hawktua is in full force. How do we all feel about that? Do we all love it, or do we love it?
I love that the internet can just give someone a career over the matter of a day or two if you just say the right thing on camera.
I've seen a lot of things saying that she was a corporate plant, and maybe.
I mean, it feels like it.
Was a corporate plant.
I feel like that's probably not completely false. I mean, because
you see,
got
big
a podcast.
blowjob wants you to.
Big blowjob.
But no, like, think about it. She just got a podcast, and does she have like a Netflix movie or something coming up now?
Every time some shit like this happens, there's always talks of a Netflix movie, but it never really happens.
Well,
it's like, remember the meme movie? Guys, they're gonna make a meme movie in 2020.
I'm
I'm still waiting for it. 4 years from now.
We're finally getting the Minecraft movie. That was announced during the meme movie era.
I guess, but
I am Steve.
That's what I thought you were gonna say when you introduced yourself, Sean. I thought you were gonna go, I am Sean.
And this is a crafting table.
This is a crafting table. It's crazy how Jack Black just talks the same way in every role.
Yeah, it's so undeniably Jack Black in every single thing that he ever does, ever.
I think the only times he's like tried to vary his voice was the character in Psychonauts 2 and debatably Bowser.
Yeah, the Bowser one who's just like, I'm Jack Black, but I'm doing a scratchy voice.
I'm Jack Black, but I have a sore throat.
Yeah, because like, I love Jack Black, but I think if someone was going to play Bowser, I think it legitimately just like should have been pitched down, or they
John Goodman.
John Goodman?
They should have gotten John Goodman to play Bowser.
John Goodman?
I don't think Bowser
Tell me that
was
wouldn't go hard.
I don't think Bowser was a bad, or I don't think Jack Black was a bad pick.
Yeah, I don't think he was bad, but
like I'm trying to think of other actors who fit Bowser's voice, because Bowser has a very interesting voice.
Just imagine John Goodman bouncing Bowser Jr. on his knee and going, "Let me tell you about the princess baby boy."
But I don't know.
And Bowser Jr. goes,
I don't think Bowser's like an old crotchety man though.
But I mean, I think it fits. I think like John Goodman has the aggression in his voice. Oh, by the way, something about John Goodman for the longest time. There was like for the longest time I thought John Goodman had murdered somebody and like was in prison.
Why?
But that's because there's somebody else named John Goodman that's like not a celebrity that like was charged with murder. And I thought for the longest time I was like, how'd this guy get in movies if he killed somebody? I grew up and learned that people can have the same name.
A lot of people have done a lot of bad things. I think murdering someone is at the very bottom of the list that Hollywood people have done and still do things to this day.
Wait, do you mean to tell me Hollywood is corrupt? How could this be?
I can't believe Diddy Kong did all that shit.
Yeah.
I can't believe Diddy Kong ate all the bananas.
I don't think Diddy Kong's showing up in Mario Movie 2.
Diddy Kong. Why you have old bottles of baby oil in the hut?
Why you have bottles of monkey oil?
Donkey Kong don't like this.
Donkey Kong doesn't sound like that. He sounds like Seth Rogen.
I think in the second movie they should find the country TV show voice actor for Donkey Kong.
True, because I mean his voice actor,
pie.
his voice actor took part in that King K. Rool animation by that guy I forget the name of. With that original.
The guy that
actor.
voiced Donkey Kong, or because I know K. Rool did.
They got both of them.
Oh, they did.
Donkey Kong is just at the very end, like a post credits thing.
Oh,
I
don't even remember that. I honestly think that short had better direction than the original show, like in terms of voice acting.
Of course. Are you kidding me? That short did everything better than the show. Without a doubt.
I honestly think that if Nintendo wants to do a Donkey Kong movie, they should just go to that guy and be like, yeah, just animate the entire thing like this.
Yeah.
That's never gonna happen.
I'm not sure how many other Nintendo movies they'll do. Like, I know they're planning on doing a live-action Zelda movie, but I don't know what else they could do with other Nintendo properties.
Nintendo,
good ones.
Us Nintendo fans, look, if you don't get some hot, breedable twink to play Link, it's no good.
It's gonna be Tom Holland. It's
gonna be Tom Holland.
Of course it is. Like, why wouldn't it be?
They're gonna have to cake him up a little bit, or us Nintendo fans aren't gonna be very happy with that.
Yeah.
I think. What Nintendo movie do you think you could be good, Brady?
Nintendo movie, huh?
Yeah, just a movie made out of a Nintendo property.
See, like, that's a really interesting question because, I can only think of, like, maybe a more mature film for Metroid. That's really about it.
I do think a Metroid movie would be pretty good. That was the one that I was gonna say. Who do you think would play Samus.
No,
I know. I know. I know.
That's
Everybody
hard to
says.
say.
I know everybody says Brie Larson, but I'm curious if like it was somebody else, because Brie Larson is a pretty good fit for Samus. I think.
Is it animated or live action?
I think it would be live action. Well, I mean, Samus would be live action, but the majority of it would be CGI because
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking like it could be like animated, like I don't know. I think we just need more good adult animation, especially with movies now.
Yeah, it's true. You know what movie I think would be good, but I don't think they could do it because it's not popular enough.
What?
A Kid Icarus movie could be cool.
I think a Kid Icarus movie would go hard.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want live action. I would want that one to be animated and bring back all
of
the original
course.
voice actors because they did phenomenal jobs. Unprofessional.
Sorry, my Ring doorbell. I don't know how to turn it off. We got a Ring doorbell installed since my house got broken into.
Have you talked about that on the podcast, any? Just like
Not the
Oh,
podcast,
yeah, I guess-
but the stream.
I guess
think, right?
Yeah, I guess I forgot to mention that completely. For all the people that for the two people that watch my podcasts but not anything else on the channel, what's wrong with you? But yeah, that happened. It was only a couple of days. I actually have it written down. It was the day after I had bought like a event journal. So I have it here. Thursday, September 19th. I bought this little book thing to use as a event diary of sorts. Hopefully I can get some good use out of it. And then Friday, September 20th, 6:30 a.m., our apartment got broken into. I'd be surprised if anything crazier happens this week. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. Pretty kick-ass first entry for the journal, though. But yeah, to make a long story short, nothing was stolen. This guy just like walked up to my sister's room and he took her wallet, but then we found it, so that's good.
Yeah.
Then we installed a bunch of security measures and we haven't had any trouble since.
it's like do you think he was just looking for like people who had just moved in?
I have no idea.
Because that's like a big coinky dink if you just moved in and I don't know.
Everyone
Kara had a good sorry.
No, you go first.
I was gonna say Kara had a good theory one day, and hey, join the Discord server. Plug.
True. Join the Discord server, the Hoos of Goose. Most of the people talk in it. I don't know if Seanster talks in it. Seanster's a busy guy that's always invisible on Discord.
I talk sometimes, and look, I just
Oh, god damn it! Give me a second.
unprofessional.
Hello? What's up? Yeah, I'm in the middle of the podcast. What's up? What?
Hi, Goose
Hey,
viewers.
I'm Goose, and I don't put my phone on silent whenever I do these things.
okay.
I'm
Do I need to,
I'm
like,
just a
do anything for
professional
that
little
guy, or-
idiot.
That was
Oh,
not where I
did
was
you
going with this bit.
want me to- Oh, you need help moving it? Okay. Well. Okay. So I'll be
okay.
back in like 30 seconds. I gotta move a coffee table.
Gotcha. We will not
We
say
can just cut this part out. Unless you guys say
demonetizing
something
words.
funny. I don't know. I'll be right back.
we will not say demonetizing words. We will not say demonetizing words.
Hey, everybody.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Hey, for the 30 seconds of freedom we have here, since we were talking about Nintendo movies, I don't want to see anyone in the comments say, but what about the Punch-Out movie? No more Punch-Out, please.
What do you mean no more Punch-Out?
So I don't know if you know the lore, but it's just really funny because you'll go into the comment section of like a lot of Goose's videos, and there will always at least be like 2 to 3 people saying like, "Wins Rocky Punch-Out title defense."
What?
And then silly old me wanted to get a commission for Super Brains. like give Super Brains a Punch-Out theme, and it was like a silly little idea. Goose posted that on YouTube, and it like is already over 1,000 likes or views right now.
Epic. I did listen to it.
It's a really good song. I really like it.
Wow.
Well, look at this
Okay, I'm back.
unprofessional fucking Sally over here.
It's not unprofessional. It's not unprofessional if I cut it out.
I'm gonna fucking strangle you to death, or you gross little beast. I'm going to kill you.
Apparently somebody is gonna come to fix a hole in our ceiling. So we had to move a bunch of shit out of the living room.
That's some goofy lore. What? How did that happen?
It was like that when I got here. There was so much wrong with this. There was so much wrong with the house. We got like a huge discount on rent for the first month. Yeah, but most of it's fixed now.
Suffice it to say, when Goose was describing a lot of features of this apartment, it really made me want to find this landlord.
Yeah, we don't even know who our landlord is. The person that like handles our rent and like all the general landlord shit. Oh, fuck off. That happens every time someone shows up near the door. But yeah. The guy that handles all of the landlord business lives in California. So we will never meet him.
You got fucking, what's his name from Inspector Gadget? Dr. Katz?
I thought you were going to say Inspector Guyette.
I'm always gooning.
Go, Gadget, Edge!
Inspector
To loop back to the robber situation.
Mm-hmm.
I forget when it was, but Karen made a very good point that the person was probably just looking for money for drugs.
True, because there was way more valuable stuff in our house. Like my little brother was with us at the time, and he had his computer and his VR headset just sitting out in the living room, because that's where all of his shit was set up, and that didn't get touched at all.
The thing is like the market for like obviously stolen goods, like whatever that thing is worth, you're maybe going to get 10 to 15% of like what the used value of that item is, because like I imagine if you're looking for drug money, the people you would be selling this to probably know that this is stolen shit, and you never know if something just like, especially like iPhones and whatnot, yeah, you could just track that down, disable the thing, and like you can't fucking use it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was like why we thought it was money for drugs, because they only took the wallet, and it probably would have just been for any money in the wallet.
Was there any money in the wallet before?
I don't know. I don't really go looking through my sister's wallet.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a little more interesting if you knew how much money was in your sister's wallet.
She had exactly $19.37 in her wallet on the day of the break-in.
And now she has $19.36.
You should probably talk about Goose 4.0. That could be an interesting podcast segment.
Well, that's not really... I haven't really done any work on that at all, because I'm not even sure if I want to do it. Like most of the changes, for those who don't know, I've been drawing Goose a little bit different lately, with some like slightly different shaped eyes with like the ring pupils and eyelashes, because I'm leaning now that I'm out of my parents' house, I can actually explore myself. So I'm kind of leaning into the gender fluidity aspect of the Goose character.
Don't tell Burn and Diamond.
Yes. The only issue is I don't want to go through the work to remake all 130 of the stills for Goose 3.0 for 4.0. So unless I can think of like a drastic change that I like the look of for like a 4.0 Goose, I don't think I'll be changing my the stills that I made because I put way too much work into those. I was gonna say something about the burglar. Oh right. My theory was that he was just really really bad, because he just kind of like went into the first open door and then stared, and then as soon as he heard something, he bolted out of the house as fast as he could. I just imagine him running away like, "Oh man, the guys at the burglar house are gonna kill me! I messed this up so bad."
So
They call us the White Bandits.
do you think you like, because have we even considered there might be a chance that, no, excuse me,
There might be a chance that
there might be a chance that he wasn't a burglar at all and he was just wondering if he could just walk into someone's house.
That's what a lot of people
There's
said. A lot of people said like, "Oh, it was just he was looking for somebody who lived here before." It's like
I don't
feel like
think
once you
that's-
see somebody sitting in the living room that's like not them.
I don't
feel
know
like you
if
know.
he
Oh,
was, like,
sorry.
looking. I don't know if he was looking for someone, but there's like a non-zero chance that he was on something and he just kind of wandered.
Yeah, maybe he was on like a very bad acid trip and he thought he was walking into the gates of heaven. And
Could have even just been like really drunk too.
Maybe. I don't know. We didn't have any time. I didn't even see the guy. He was gone before I even like got out of my room to see what happened.
Yeah, no, that was a really interesting thing to wake up to the Discord server just seeing. So my house has been broken into.
What?
Yeah.
Very
so was
scary.
was the door left unlocked?
I don't know. Usually we well now we make sure it's locked, but I
Does
guess
it have a deadbolt
one of the first
lock though?
Well,
I think so. One of the
Okay.
first one of the like the first couple weeks there, we were still like unpacking everything and like trying to figure out all the stuff that was wrong with the house. So I guess it just kind of got lost in all of our thinking. But
Well-
we don't forget now.
Really don't
I-
forget now.
I thought you said like the lock before was like very shit, and the landlord like refused to change it.
Yeah, we're supposed to. We're supposed to have like what's the word? It's like a lock that's separate from the actual door. That's supposed to like lock it, and it has like a pin pad, but it didn't work. And the landlord was like, "No, I don't think I'll be giving you guys a replacement." Haha. And then I don't even know what we did with that. I don't remember the outcome of that, but to make a long story longer, we're all safe now, so don't worry, guys.
Yeah. To all the young Goose viewers in chat, or I guess whatever comments, here's an important lesson of life: landlords suck.
Here's another
it goes
thing.
without saying.
So I've moved a few times, and like you just turn in your keys when you move out of like an old place, but it's like there's nothing stopping anyone from making a copy of that key and then just being able to just make their way into your house at a later date, because landlords do not change the locks. They do not change the locks. So
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it's a that kind of worries me quite a bit, because like, yeah, you could hold on to like a key for like years, and it's like, oh, I need to steal some shit to snort my some drug up my nose. I've got this key I made 3 years ago. They will never know it was me, and you can just fucking waltz your way into somebody else's house because you literally have a key.
No, I think we'll be fine. We my brother's girlfriend, who also lives in Oklahoma, gave us a pretty pink BB gun that we can use in case
Gave
anybody
me a
else
fucking
tries to break in.
shotgun to blow up somebody's face hole if they walk in.
True. What's going on now? What else is there?
How much does it cost to get a key cut? Because
Literally
I'm
like
just
$5
thinking,
or some shit.
$1 million.
Go to a Walmart and do that.
Oh shit.
I love the dichotomy of like everyone else in like not even the stream team or Goose Trip, just like the actual like general Goose populace I think I'm like the only person in New Jersey, and New Jersey's just famous for having like things that aren't correct.
Hey, I'm walking here, but I'm in New Jersey.
Hey, I'm jogging here.
Well, like one of the things is all our Walmarts are just normal. They're not like the super centers that everywhere else has.
Damn, you can't get your hair cut at Walmart? What's wrong with you?
You can't get your
You
keys
can at
cut,
some of
can't
them.
get hairs cut.
Some Walmarts have Subways in them.
Oh, some of
Yo,
them,
every
yeah.
time I go into a Subway, there's nobody submissive making my sandwich, and it makes me upset.
What's the craziest thing you've seen inside of a Walmart?
Someone
I think-
pissing on a
I think
lottery
the-
machine.
Well, no, I meant like the strangest like establishment you've seen connected to one.
The
'Cause for me,
strangest.
I think the rarest one I've seen is a Dunkin' Donuts. I haven't seen many other Dunkin' Donuts connected to a Walmart.
I've seen a Philly pretzel factory tied to a Walmart.
Oh,
Ours has a bank, a Subway. We used to have a nail salon in there, and then COVID made them leave, and then just a normal salon came in. They don't do nails.
interesting. How odd. Let's see.
Yeah.
What else has happened recently? Jimmy Carter turned 100. The first
my
first
uncle.
president to turn 100 years old.
That corpse is not Jimmy Carter. It's just a corpse now.
That poor.
It's a fucking
What did I sound
mummy in a wheelchair.
He really does look like that guy, that old grandma from SpongeBob.
That was definitely like top 10 funniest things you said in your career last night.
Yeah, that was humorous. I don't know how long he's got left, but I'm glad that he lived to the big triple digits. I don't think I'll be doing that.
Most people that live to triple digits most of the time say that they want that they're done with life and they want it to
I
be
feel like
over.
when you get past like 90 years old, I don't think, I guess, how do I put it? Like, it's not that we shouldn't feel bad that someone dies when they're like over 90. I think it's like we shouldn't feel like their flame was snuffed out too soon, because I think 90 years is like a very good length for a life.
If you're
not-
fucking
it's
not-
over
it's-
90, then like you've got to at least have lived most of your life healthy to even make it to that point. You know? So like
Yeah, if you lived past 90, that's just post game content. Like you've already like done everything else. I don't think there's much else for you to do.
yeah, you die and then you get New Game Plus.
You can play as Luigi.
Yeah, they give you a little hat and a mustache. And it's awesome.
Yeah, it's the same life you lived, except there's actual Goombas everywhere, and if you touch them, you'll die.
There's
How tall are
every
the
once in a
Goombas?
while.
They're like 5 foot tall.
No,
Jesus, how are you supposed to jump on them?
they would be like fucking 2 feet max, probably.
I'd say maybe like 1.5 foot max. So I don't know what the average person's like vertical jump is.
I was gonna say.
Everyone's got moon shoes.
Well, you're Luigi now, so you have a higher jump.
Oh, true, and you can do the little flutter kick.
yeah,
to-
but you
to
can't
slow
stop
your
as
descent.
fast.
That is true,
Yeah.
and you can't lift things as fast as you could either.
That's true.
You can run on
And I
water for like 2 seconds.
Is Luigi the slowest one in Mario 3D World, or is that Peach? I forget which one's the slowest.
Uh,
I don't think any. I don't
I
know
just
about
know
3D
Toad
World.
is
I was
faster
going with,
than everyone else.
Well, yeah, I know Toad's the fastest. Peach has the float. Luigi jumps high, and Mario's Mario.
Basic.
I think both. I think like everyone runs the same speed except Toad.
Yeah, it was only in Super Mario Bros. 2 where there was downsides to each character.
I think
Toad can like, except Toad. Maybe I don't think Toad has a downside actually.
I thought Toad couldn't jump as high as everyone else.
I'm pretty sure
Maybe?
Toad has a slightly shorter jump.
Yeah, maybe he had a shorter jump, but he can lift fast and he can run fast. That was kind of silly. I think Peach was slower, but had the float jump, and Luigi just had a high jump but couldn't lift things as fast.
I see.
And Mario, he gets to fuck bitches.
Mario's just basic.
Yeah, they should give Mario a gun.
Why did I
They did
think
give him
you
a
were gonna
gun.
say a gun?
They did? When?
Mario and Rabbids.
No, I'm talking about like in a platformer. Kingdom Battle doesn't count.
Mario Assault Rifle Simulator.
I'm sure there's a Newgrounds game that's like that.
Yeah.
There's a render of Waluigi holding a gun from a game. I just don't remember which one.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
It's not like a realistic gun. It's like a laser gun, but like that is an actual Waluigi render out there.
Don't go to school tomorrow.
Whoa.
Waluigi, why you can't say that, Waluigi? Waluigi would be dead. You know what? Waluigi was that kid in like high school that like wore that one Russian hat. You know the one I'm talking about? That like all the band kids wear,
yeah.
and like he would play the fucking Soviet Union theme at full volume on his phone. Waluigi's like the type of kid to T-pose. You know what I mean? Am I making any sense?
Yeah.
Assert your
My headcanon
dominance.
is
Ah,
my headcanon has always been that like Waluigi was like kind of like the weird kid when growing up, and now he's just trying to live a normal life.
Have you seen
But since
Ugandan Knuckles? Funniest shit I ever saw. He turned himself into a pickle.
Shut up, Waluigi. Get out of here.
I don't know why he turned into Squidward.
They're kind of similar in vocal range, somewhat. Not really though.
Yeah, I was speaking of Wario and Waluigi vocal range. Have you guys heard Kevin Afghani in the new Mario Party game?
Waluigi Waluigi sounds okay. When Kevin does like single bits of like where you're going like what, it doesn't sound bad. But he just cannot talk in full sentences as these characters because it just sounds like parody.
I mean, Charles Martinet never really did either. The only
but,
exception was like Wario.
No, he did it all the time. Like, do you ever see those things at like the Nintendo store in New York where like?
Well, yeah, but like only like 1,000 people got to actually experience those.
Yeah,
I mean,
but,
like in a game or something.
But I mean,
'cause, like everyone that would be easily recognizable in a game.
Then there's all the advertisements where Mario's like, "Hello, little stylist," you know, like.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't even seen that video. Like where that's from. All the times I've seen Mario talk have been like ancient, like where he goes, "I'm going to fly for you."
Well, yeah, I was gonna say the only times Mario has talked like in full sentences in a game was Mario teaches typing.
It really seems like they haven't let him like talk full sentences in a while. They just let Wario do that.
Well, because it would be kind of weird if Wario didn't talk in full sentences in like WarioWare.
I guess.
Wario is the only one. Well, I guess Luigi is the only one that's canonically spoken full sentences, and Wario. Because Luigi would talk in, like, Paper Mario and all that.
Yeah.
And, like, in Mario Galaxy. And then Wario, of course, talks in, like, the WarioWare games and such. But, like, Waluigi doesn't. Well, actually, yeah, Waluigi has in, I think, in a Sonic and Mario at the Olympics shit.
The Mario Olympic shit.
They're not making any more of those, by the way. They're done with them.
I know. I wish they did do more. I don't know why they gave up on
remember
that.
playing the first one on DS, and I loved that game. I loved it. Big part of my childhood, the DS version. Never played the Wii versions, only the DS versions. But they were still good.
Yeah.
This is kind of funny because this kind of ties into something that happened earlier today as I was waking up and all that. So I made, the bravest choice in the world. I was scrolling through Twitter, right?
Yeah.
And I saw an account I follow. They were mentioning something about like got in this weird conversation. So I looked at it. It was about Mario Kart, and this one person was like, RPG characters can never get into Mario Kart. And that just kind of made me think, like, how do you all feel about like if the Mario brand with the spin-offs expanded to a bigger cast?
I don't think it's likely, but I'm not gonna like protest against it if it does happen.
The fact that, because like you got to think too, the last time that Nintendo actually developed a Mario Kart game was on the Wii U, and like that was what was that around launch, or was that like
Yeah. It was the 2014 Wii U launch game.
yeah? So and then back then they were putting fucking Animal Crossing, Zelda, like all that shit in there. So I don't think that they would be opposed to putting other characters in it. I would like to see Piantas get more recognition, to be honest. Like, let me play as a Pianta in a fucking game like that, you know?
Yeah, I'm surprised they did. Like Mario Sluggers had probably one of the best like Mario spin-off rosters, and then they just kind of like backpedaled and never did it again.
Yeah, fucking K.
I don't know.
Rool was there. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I think that was the biggest shock because like he wasn't really in anything between like Donkey Kong 64 and that, aside from like that one Donkey Kong Game Boy Advance game, but
I kind of just, I want to see more original Mario characters get their toes in the spin-offs and all that.
yeah. Let me get I'm surprised they didn't put Nabbit into the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC.
Yeah, they were mainly going for characters who are kind of already in the kart games, though.
I mean, Pauline wasn't in. They were just adding a bunch
That's
of characters
true.
from Tour.
Well, no, wasn't Pauline in Tour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like but so was Nabbit though.
Pauline is now being
Yeah, true.
integrated into a normal part of the roster for a bunch of spin-offs.
I'm glad. Good.
That's good. I'm glad.
I mean, I got Wiggler with the booster course pass, so I'm fine. Wiggler was the only one I needed.
I think a fun character for like, maybe the spin-offs too. Like, other ones like Mario Party.
Mm-hmm.
Do you all know Popple from Mario and Luigi?
Mm-hmm.
The little thief?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like he would be a fun model to see in those games because he's just he's a little thief. There's a lot of thief characters in Mario too.
I feel like that they would be more likely to add Fawful than Popple.
I think that's true. It's just
But Fawful's canonically dead, I think.
yeah, there's that, but I mean, I don't think that really stops them from doing that. I mean, how many times has Dry Bowser shown up besides normal Bowser?
Yeah, that's true. You know who I would want to see in a Mario Kart game that I think would be really fun. Give me Paper Mario.
Yeah, Paper Mario could be cool.
Yeah, I think he could be pretty fun. Just make the glider a different version of him.
I think the only reskin I would like to see in the Mario Kart games is Biker Wario, which kind of crazy. They never
I'm
gave him his
surprised-
biker
yeah.
outfit.
They had the Wario bike in Mario Kart Wii, and then they removed it for 7.
And the thing is that like your costume would change depending on if you were in a cart or on a bike, and that would have been the perfect time to fucking do that for Wario.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. They're a little bit silly. You know what I don't like about Mario Kart 8 is how
Is it the customizable cart?
well that's a minor thing, and I guess I can explain myself for that one. I wish that like the cart stats were toggleable, because like if you want to make a giant cool monster truck, then you're probably not going to win many races because the stats aren't very good for it. Like,
Yeah.
I wish there was an option to turn off the stats and everybody drove the same speed, just so like you didn't have to worry about, I have to pick this specific combination or else I won't win.
A balance mode could be fun, yeah.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? The actual thing that I was gonna talk about is I really don't like how they introduced ATVs and then like there's like 4 of them in the game. I don't know why they never like did more with them. Like if you're gonna add a whole new cart type, I feel like you should try and do
But we
something
got
with
BMW though.
I mean, I guess.
We got BMW cars.
I think it was cool to have a class of cart that's like better at driving off road than the other ones. I feel like that could lead to some unique like track ideas, albeit like new shortcuts, albeit shortcuts that would be exclusive to ATVs. But you know what I mean.
I think one of my biggest complaints with 8 is the whole cart customization system. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I wish that was kind of like a side thing you could pick, and then you would still have like a couple carts for each character.
Yeah, I've got a loadout that I do not change, but I really do wish that I could just design my own car. You know,
I do think that would be cool to have like preset carts for each character. Like how DS did it, like how each character has two different carts, and then you could have the option to just make your own if you wanted to.
I just want them to bring back some of the goofier carts too, like fucking Dry Bones Tank and Waluigi Train.
The Dry Bomber and the Excavator.
the fucking Luigi vacuum car.
Well, yeah, I don't know why
funny.
that one's just a good idea. I don't know why they haven't brought that one back.
Bowser had some cool cars in DS.
Wario's fucking mini muscle car is like
True. What was that one? What was that one called? It was like that purple one. It was like the bad wagon, I think it was called.
Yeah. And that was kind of based off of his Wario Land 4 car too.
Yeah.
They should just add the Wario Land 4 car.
Yeah.
In terms of like Mario Kart roster, when it comes to like WarioWare characters, I just fear how any of those characters would look in 3D. I just fear that they would mess them up, because I think the only character they've actually done was Ashley.
I could see Ashley and Jimmy T being fine, probably.
Yeah.
And those would probably be two good, decent picks.
Yeah,
to have
I
as
think those would
WarioWare
be
characters.
like... I think maybe Jimmy T, Ashley, and Mona would be a good 3.
If not, Orbulon or Orbulon.
I honestly think everyone would translate really well. Just because I've seen like what other people have done on like Twitter and stuff, like making them into 3D, I think if Nintendo took a shot at it, they would look really good. I think they would definitely be very cartoonish and stylized.
Oh no, yeah, I don't mind that. I just fear just whenever I try to envision them in 3D, I fail miserably.
Because I mean, Wario looks, fine in 3D, so I don't see why the other characters.
But Wario, I mean, those characters, like Wario was made like before them, and like there's a very specific. It's like it's the same reason I can't really envision any Rhythm Heaven character being in 3D, because it's like the same artist. I think that his art style works the best in in 2D.
There's only one I could see. Karate Joe, I think I've seen some decent 3D models for.
Yeah.
I think
It's crazy how this has just become the Mario podcast.
I think
now that
I think the
shots
best.
are on it.
Yeah, it's the Mario podcast now. But
I mean, every podcast has a general theme, so.
Yeah.
I think that the best that Wario has ever looked was in Wario Land Shake It, and where they got like an actual like animation studio to like animate every single frame.
Well, yeah, I think more games just need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Wario Land Shake It looked beautiful, although it seemed like they kind of like. I haven't played it, although I wish I had. But from what I've seen, it seems like it's a little bit more simple in terms of gameplay compared to the other Wario Lands.
It is. I would say out of all of them, I think that Shake It definitely looks very pretty and is appealing to look at. But in terms of like gameplay, I would say that it's honestly probably a little worse than like Wario Land 2. But above 1. The best one is definitely Wario Land Virtual Boy. That one plays the best out of all of them. And it's a shame that there's no official way to play that one.
I
Yeah.
see.
Speaking of, the Wario-esque characters, it's kind of a shame that Wario Peach will never be used now.
Yeah, I don't get why that one was like they never even used it. I don't know why it was like, you can't show this to anybody ever, or I'll kill you.
It's just a shame because it was a goofy little design.
Yeah, I think it would have worked fine.
I honestly think that I think that would be a really good dynamic to just throw her in between Wario and Waluigi, because I feel like she would almost, like, while they're up to mischief, like, she would be the smart one. And, like, I think it would be a really good dynamic. It's like...
It's really funny, yeah, because if you think about the dynamic there, Wario, Waluigi, and her would be, like, the oddballs in the, like, Diamond City cast.
Mm-hmm. I think, in terms of, like, a Wah Peach, the best explanation I saw was somebody took the letter P and then, like, reversed it, and then it became the letter D. So it's just Daisy. But, yes, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something way earlier about Kevin Afghani. Oh, I remember. I think his Mario has improved massively. His Luigi and Waluigi are very good, as they are. I just think the only one I'm not sold on is his Wario. Everybody else, I think, has gotten way better.
Wario was such a, like, easy to do, but hard to master voice.
They should have just gotten you, Sean.
I would have picked up the phone so fast if they called me.
Mm-hmm.
Either
I will say,
Sean or,
so, like, when people do the Wario voice, most of the time, I notice they don't add any nasal, like, to it. Wario is a very, like, nasally, whiny sounding, but also, like, grovelly, like,
I
voice.
think a lot of people... Sorry to butt in, but I think a lot of people know Wario's voice from Smash Bros. And they didn't really give him much of that, like, nasally kind of, like, goblin energy in Smash Bros. Because in Brawl, he was just kind of like, "Wah, I'm big and scary."
Yeah, I think one of the other people I can think of who does a decent Wario voice is Vinny. Vinny does a pretty good one. Sometimes he doesn't do a good one.
I think it's a good time to do a little bit. I don't know if we started doing this when Sean was on the podcast. Sean, I have a little game I like to play now with my podcast guests.
Oh, what kind of game are we talking about here?
It's called well, I don't really have a name for it, but the current name is Daily Observances. You know what a daily observance is?
It's you look around every day. Smiley face.
Oh, I was gonna say you're wrong, but the smiley face sold me. A daily observance is like a national holiday, but for on a special day. It's like when somebody's like, "Oh, guys, it's National Pancake Day!" Ha!
Oh, I think we've done this.
Yeah, I've made a bit of a game out of it from last time though, since this is a recent development.
It's National Shot in the Abdomen Day.
I have looked up the daily observances for when this is coming out, October 4th, and I've collected 4 of them, four daily observances that are real, and then I have injected 4 daily observances that are fake and made up. So it is going to be up to you two to discern which ones of these are real and which ones of these are fake. Okay?
All right.
Alrighty. So, we're going to start with number 1, which is National Cinnamon Roll Day.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a day. That is definitely a day that
That's
exists.
probably real. Yeah.
People love
you guys
cinnamon
agree?
rolls.
You guys like National Cinnamon Roll Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. That's National Cinnamon Roll Day. You guys both got a point. That's real.
Yippee! Woohoo! Yippee!
Okay. Number 2 is they put some really weird ones on this fucking website. Baby Wake Up Day.
Baby Wake Up Day.
For for I guess waking up your baby
Is any
without
other
like
day
scaring
they
the
never
shit out
wake
of them.
up, they get fucking crib death.
They sleep for every other day of the year. You're only
No, they
allowed to wake up
never
your baby
wake
on
up
one
any
day of
other
the
day
year.
of the year. They like if you don't wake them up on this day, your baby dies.
Some of these are really like there was one like all the way back in March. I forget the name of it, but it was like one of the most ridiculous things I'd ever heard. Oh, I can't remember it, but like these like days get really weird. So what do you guys think? Baby wake up day, is that real or fake?
Considering you said it was on the website, and like I don't mean this in a mean way, you're not really that good at gaslighting. I think it's probably true.
Oh yeah?
I think.
What do you think, Sean?
I think that baby wake up day is a real day. Because I just imagine a bunch of suits in a boardroom like, we gotta come up with a great day to sell this alarm.
People are not
wake
waking up their babies. We need to remind them.
Wake up your baby by shaking them repeatedly.
You guys are fools. It is not a real day. I
Yo!
made up baby wake up day. You guys have been made a fool.
I take back my comment. That was a good gaslight.
All I have to do is mention the website and you guys eat it up.
Oh, no misinformation could be found online. What are you talking about?
Who would just go on the internet and tell lies? Next one, number 3. World Rage Day.
World Rage Day.
Yeah, no, that sounds reasonable.
You ever want to
getting-
beat your neighbor to death with a spoon? Today's the day.
What do you think,
I feel like-
Sean? How do you feel about this? You think real or fake?
What is... Okay, the previous ones, there was a use case for those, perhaps. But
I mean, I won't explain why, but I think there's a reasonable reason for it.
National Rage Day, like, do they mean, like, get angry about something? Like, maybe get passionate about, like, a thing and get mad about it? I don't know.
Some of the entries on the website have explanations. Some of them don't. Like National Cinnamon Roll Day, that one doesn't even have an explanation on it.
I
Well,
mean,
that one's pretty
that's to
self-explanatory.
eat his fucking cinnamon roll.
I guess, but one of the ones that isn't on this list is World Smile Day, and that one has an explanation, although it is kind of odd. It says, "Let's see those pearly whites."
So what do you think, real or fake?
I think that day is fake.
You think it's fake?
I think
What did
it's
you?
fake.
Which one did you say, Brady? You say
I said it was real.
you said it was real. That is a point for Sean.
Damn.
World Rage Day is fake. I made that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two fake ones back to
Let's-
back.
Let's
So
see
wait,
here.
did you said you injected 2 fake ones?
There's 4 real ones and 4 fake ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're doing 8. This is the halfway point now. This is number 4.
I don't know. I thought it was reasonable because you ever heard of a smash room?
Oh yeah, like rage rooms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one nearby my new apartment. I gotta go to that one. I've always wanted to go to a rage room. Anywho, number 4, Lesotho Independence Day.
Huh? Can we get an explanation of what Lesotho means?
Lesotho is a country.
Oh,
And it was Independence Day?
Yeah, it's.
I guess.
It's
I
the
guess
day.
that's
It was the day
true.
It was the day they marked their liberation from the British Empire.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably a day.
It's probably a day, but is it today?
Probably today.
Is it today? Oh, we're.
Is it? I don't know.
Oh, are you
Oh,
asking
are we
us
saying
if
if
these
it's
are days
today?
happening today or?
Well, no, these are on the website. So if they're real or not,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. I mean, there's no consequence for getting it wrong. It's just somebody will have a higher number at the end of this.
I think that
Oh,
that's
someone
a
already
true
has a higher
day.
number.
You think it's a true day? What about you, Brady?
I think it's a true day too.
Think it's a true day? That's points for both of you.
Yeah.
That's Sean Brady 3-2.
Yeah, I love being liberated from the British.
Do you like
True.
getting DM'd by people when you're doing something? Because I am having that happen right now.
Brady's Brady's actually a super popular hairdresser. Brady's getting a bunch of
Yeah.
notifications,
Yeah, I'm
constantly
getting one
blowing
from
up about appointments.
If you
fucking
if you
this
don't
stupid ass dog named Parappa. Like, who is this person?
If you don't dress my hair, I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna shoot you.
One thing you need to know about Brady is that they hate when there's hair on the floor.
Yeah, I fucking scream the word Caramba!
Caramba!
Anyway.
Number 5 of daily observances. Plan a bachelor party day. I don't know why it has to be today specifically, but this is the day where you just really hunker down and plan that bachelor party you've been waiting on.
You have to. Why does that warrant a fucking day?
I don't know.
A bachelor
So many of
party
these.
day.
So many of these have like so many of these daily observances are useless, and that's why they're just daily observances and not holidays. They're so dumb.
You know what? You can't plan your bachelor party until this day specifically. If you plan it any other day, your marriage is null and void.
It's foolish and dumb. So what do we think, gang?
I think that it's so stupid, it's real.
Oh yeah. What about you, Brebby?
I think it's a little too stupid. It's too niche.
So you think it's fake?
Do I? I'm already losing, so I guess, yeah, I think it's fake.
Okay. That is a point for Brady. It is fake. I made up plan a bachelor party.
Oh!
So you guys are tied up again, 3-3.
That was... Maybe I'm wrong for saying this, but I think that's more niche than World Rage Day.
Oh yeah. Rage Day is a very broad concept, but like that's what they're like. They go from like some of the broadest concepts to like just hyper specific things that are just dumb. Okay, so this one is kind of a gimme because I don't even know what this one is. It has like 2 names for some reason. Kiribati Education Day. There's like a colon between those two. Kiribati Education Day. I don't know why it has like a movie title for a name.
Real day.
Education? So is it...
It's just
Kiribati and Education Day?
Yeah, Kiribati Education Day. It's just a day that honors teachers and I guess education in general. I don't know.
Isn't that
There wasn't.
Teachers' Day?
I'm gonna be honest. There wasn't too much going on for the daily observances today, so I kind of had to just like pick some things.
Yeah, I guess it's real.
Yeah, you guys get that one was kind of a gimme. You both get a point. It's now 4-4. All right, there's 2 left.
4-4. Found at your local Wendy's.
Let's see here. National Truckers Day.
True.
True. I do love truckers.
You got soft hands, brother. I drive 1,800 miles a day.
That seems reasonable. National Truckers Day.
Put on your favorite playlist and hit the road.
I love
you
them
both
log
think it's real?
lizards.
Lawn lizards, yeah. I think it's true.
Okay. So that is true. That's 5-5 for both of you. So this one better be the tiebreaker. So you guys better disagree on number 8. Let's see. For October 4th, our final one is
Yeah.
Falafel Friday.
Falafel
Friday. What is a falafel? What is...
I actually have never had a falafel. I know it's a kind of food, but I've never had it. I just know that it is a food, and Friday, I guess, is the day you get falafels.
Oh, man, I dropped my waffles all over the floor. Hey, we'll call them falafels.
Falafel. Actually, I'm gonna look up falafel food. What the hell? It looks like meatballs? What?
Oh, it's not even...
Fried
October
ball,
4th?
a deep fried ball or patty-shaped fritter of Egyptian origin. Okay, so
You
it's
said
like
for Friday?
yeah, it's
Like the
falafel
4th?
Friday.
For the October 4th.
October 4th, because this for the viewers, we're recording this on Thursday, so this is getting uploaded tomorrow on Friday.
I
So
see.
tomorrow will be Falafel Friday, and by tomorrow I mean today, because this is when you guys are listening.
Falafel
to
Friday that's just another food, and there's got to be a day for every single food that's ever existed. So I think it's true.
You think it's true?
Yeah.
What about you?
I think it's false.
You think it's false? You think it's false awful?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well-
I disagree.
Final scores. Falafel Friday was fake. Falafel fake. So, Brady, you have officially won this match of daily observance.
I will admit, I have I had a close friend in high school who's Greek, and they knew a lot about falafels, and they told me that June 12th, I think, was National Falafel Day.
Really?
Yeah.
You had someone on the inside feeding you
knowledge, inside trading.
You had inside intel. That's crazy.
That's why I wanted to double check that you said it was specifically October 4th.
But yeah,
Damn, I stood no
by
chance.
Just shy of 1 point. Sean, you had 5 points, and Brady, you had 6 points.
Now I'm going to be put to death.
And your reward is you will be getting 1 cent extra on your YouTube paycheck when I end up divvying it out.
How generous.
How
was
generous.
I didn't know I
Yes.
was getting paid for, having fun online. That's crazy.
Yeah, you get paid per video you're in. So Botan's already been in a stream, so he's getting 1 cent, and you're getting 1 cent. Sean's getting 1 cent. 1 cent for everybody. Let's see what else. I think there's one more thing I wanted to talk about, but there have been so many things that I've interrupted this episode. I don't actually know how much there is for me to use. As long as there's like 50 minutes, I'm content. But there is one more thing I wanted to talk about that.
I mean, the doorbell thing was only like what?
It was like maybe a
minute?
minute or so, like maybe
I
2
think you
minutes.
got a lot of usable for. I think you have a lot
There's
of
a few
usable.
usable things. What was it? It was the Wendy's and SpongeBob collaboration. Wendy's is making the official Krabby Patty.
I'm gonna walk into a Wendy's
Yes.
and be like, "Rev up those fryers."
Rev up those fryers.
I'm so glad I didn't get a job in food service, because if I had gotten a job at Wendy's, you know how annoying it would be to have people be like, "Rev up those fryers," or "Still no pickles," like that kind of shit. I would lose my mind. I would have lost my mind if I had to do that.
Where's the secret formula, Krabs?
I
Okay.
want to look up the menu items they have for that again.
Let me ask you this, Sean. How many people do you think are going to recite Bubble Bass's order at a Wendy's? Because on one hand, I feel like a lot of people are going to do it, but on the other hand, I feel like a lot of people aren't going to remember the whole thing.
No.
No.
I mean, because you got to think, you're in the drive-thru, so you can just read it off your phone. So, I mean, like,
That's true.
I can't even. I just like. I can't even remember like part of it. Like,
It's like I don't remember. I fall off after like the halfway point, but I think it's like he says he wants a double triple bossy deluxe on a raft 4x4 animal style, extra shingles with the squeeze. I think that's where I forget it.
burn it
And-
to
and
a
the last
crisp
thing
and
he
let
said-
it swim.
Yeah, he says burn
Yeah.
it and let it swim.
Yeah.
We sell food
I
here,
actually had
sir.
I had something like that happen at McDonald's, unironically.
Oh yeah.
I had someone come in and they tried to order a fucking Whopper, Baconator, 2 corn dogs,
Corn dogs.
a medium mozzarella sticks, fucking a prime or a fucking French dip sandwich, a fucking Baja Blast freeze, and I think they asked for a packet of salt.
What time
that
did
was
this
their
guy
full
think he was in?
I don't fucking know.
Bro was like
But
was
he
going to
came in-
McDonald's in the year 2100.
He's just like.
He came in and we gave him the salt packets and that was it.
I think the
Where's
best
my
part
food?
of the you forgot my corn dogs.
I'm gonna
I think the
kill
funniest one was
you.
The funniest one was the fucking French dip sandwich. I was not expecting that
French
one.
dip sandwich.
I think the funniest part to me is that he goes a Whopper, a Baconator, and then just corn dogs. Like he goes away from branded food and then just gets two random things.
Can I get two
There's
fried
there's a Sonic
napkins?
not too far away, so that was probably the corn dog.
I think the most interesting part of the Bubble Bass order is that like those are all actual food terms. Like there's a video by Binging with Babish where he just made the full thing. I mean, it wasn't edible. It's like a giant tower of meat, but I think it's interesting that people can just like up and make that with that odd lingo.
It's funny when I worked at Chuck E. Cheese for a part of my life, I
Whoa.
actually made a customized Bubble Bass order. Do you want to hear it?
Sure.
It goes, I'll take a double triple Chucky Supreme on a brookie 4x4 Pasqually style, extra crispy
Pasqually
with a soda and a scoop of slime,
Ugh,
light
a scoop
pepperoni
of
grease, make it stuffed, large family upgrade it, and let it close kitchen.
I love Pasqually style.
That's a real thing. When I worked there, you had normal pizzas and Pasqually style.
I just imagine like I took your girl to my house and I freaked it Pasqually style.
Has anyone anyone ever ordered like the Big Smoke order?
Oh, you like abs for sure. That like without a doubt, like at least 20 people have tried to do that.
2 number 9s, number 9 large, number 6 extra dip, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese,
Working
and a
at
large
Chuck E.
soda.
Cheese, some of those online orders were like the equivalency of the fucking Big Smoke order.
Aye.
To the-
Oh yeah, Brady. I think something you said helped me put in one more piece of the Bubble Bass order because he says light axle grease after extra shimmies with a squeeze. I forget. He goes, I'll take a double triple Bossy Deluxe 4x4 animal style. Light axle grease, extra shingles with a squeeze. No, I think he says light axle grease. I don't remember. I remember most of it. There's like one piece missing.
It's like extra shingles with a shimmy and a squeeze.
Oh yeah, extra shingles with a shimmy and a squeeze.
with a
Then,
shimmy and
light
a
axle
squeeze.
grease. Make it swim.
He says, yeah. Oh, he says, make it cry, burn it, and let it swim.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know the perfect order for that, but we now have all the pieces of Bubble Bass's order. It's up to you, viewers, to piece that together.
I heard you go ew when I said the slime. That was a real like ingredient we had there. It was
Slime?
like fucking...
Are you serious?
Yeah. So not for the pizza,
The
obviously. but
bucket
it was,
of
like,
wet
for,
slop.
You just
So it was like for cupcakes, and it was like a big like green goop that was like apparently green apple flavored.
I
and
don't
you would
like
just put it
that.
on Halloween cupcakes.
I thought you were going to
It was
get an ice cream
disgusting.
scoop and just go into the grease trap and just like
No, that's the light pepperoni grease.
Light pepperoni grease. I don't think I'll ever get over. I think Pasqually style is going to be on my mind for the rest of the week. That's such
I could
a
reveal
funny,
what that means, but I won't. I
That's-
want to let you like imagine what
That's-
Pasquale style means.
It's such a funny term. Like calling anything like phrase style is funny, but the fact that it's the name Pasquale is extra funny to me. I think despite I was originally going to call this episode the Super Mario Minute after all the talking we did about Super Mario, but I think I might have to call this episode Pasquale style.
I see.
That was so good. Brady, that was a bang.
I
you just
imagine
dropped.
Pasquale style is some very vulgar, disgusting act on a person.
I just imagine Pasquale style is something that you have to like have everybody leave the room except for the person that's preparing the dish for, because it's like a secret. And then everybody comes back and the pizza's perfect. It's like, how'd you do that? It's like, it's a secret. I can't reveal Pasquale style.
Yeah, I remember that. We had to get government agents in the kitchen. when I made it
CIA
Pasquale
agents
style.
like posted at the corner of every Chuck E. Cheese restaurant.
Mr. President, Russia just
Well,
went
that reminds
Pasquale
me, I have,
style. What do we do?
In terms of like, speaking of secret formulas, there's somebody on Twitter that was like, they have me making Krabby Patties at Wendy's, and it had like a diagram of like how to make it. And then I have a friend on Twitter who changed their profile picture to Plankton. And they said, screenshotting this real quick. That'd be so funny. Imagine if that's how Plankton got the recipe. Just somebody posted it on Twitter and he screenshotted it. That's the most low key way he could do it after all the years of just making robots to try and infiltrate.
Someone fucking doxed Krabs' fucking Google Drive where he kept the formula.
The DDoS attack on the KrustyKrab.com.
The Frosty doesn't seem that bad.
I mean, it is Wendy's. Frosties are just kind of gas.
Yeah.
I love me a Frosty.
The Krabby Patty collab burger is a 1/4 pound of Wendy's beef. Tasty. 2 slices of American cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, and top secret Krabby collab sauce.
So by that they mean it's just gonna be cane sauce or Brahms sauce or like any other place that calls it their special sauce,
or just a knockoff of like Big Mac sauce.
It's like orange. It's like orange yellow, so the Thousand Islands dressing isn't too far off.
It's definitely yeah.
Um,
Is it available right now? I might actually try it after this podcast.
I think so.
I'll fucking order it right now.
Starting Tuesday, October 8th.
Damn.
Oh, okay, so next week.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, good.
I mean, it's silly. I think it's funny.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't go with McDonald's for it because Wendy's actually makes decent food.
I'm gonna walk into a Wendy's.
I'd rather have a SpongeBob crossover than some like music artist. Not gonna lie.
Let's see. I think that's all I've got. Unless you guys have something you want to bring up to talk about real quick, but I'm getting a little bit hungry. I think it's about time to start wrapping up. You think maybe?
Yeah, it's been what?
It's been about an hour 15.
For? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you yes. Well said. Oh my god, that you saying that has reminded me of a video I saw on TikTok, Sean. We'll end the podcast real quick after this, but there's a video of like, this isn't an insult towards you, Sean, but I just don't find the "I'm in your walls" joke particularly funny, just because like, yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't make me mad or anything. I'm just like, it's gotten old to me. Do you guys know who Peter Kane is on TikTok?
Peter Kane?
Yeah, he's like this. I don't know if he's gone crazy or he's just really good at pretending to be. But he made this video that was like, he responded to a TikTok comment that was like, "You're in my walls," and he goes, "What? You're in my walls? This guy said he's in my walls. Oh my god, I'm scared now. Oh, and it's so funny that you said that. It's a real knee slapper." It's just, it really took me out. I love when responding to a joke with "That's so funny."
I think my favorite use of something in the walls was that one puppet show. What was it called? Like Clarkson Son or
Blark
something
and
like that?
Son. It's like, he's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls.
You just start shooting the fucking walls.
I
That
love
was a
that
pretty
show.
good use of it.
The only bits I've seen from that show is that and the one where the guy leans over and he goes, "I'll never forgive this," with like Italian music in the background.
What about the one where he
I think
leans
that's
in
the
and he's
same
like,
scene.
"I'm gonna fuck your mom."
Nope, never seen that one.
That one's great.
he goes up to his son. And it's like, "Now I'm gonna go fuck your mom." And then he walks out. He walks out, but like he faces the camera and he does like a pose.
Ladies and gentlemen, and in-betweens, thank you so much for watching or listening to Anything But Everything. There's not really much to watch except the little waveform that does a little dance whenever we talk. That's pretty entertaining. You guys have anything you wanna plug before we end stream? Stream? Podcast?
Yeah. Seanster at www.youtube.com/Shonster. And also my Twitch, Shonster Streams. Check it out.
Wow. Yeah, guys, he does a really funny Wario impression. It's like you guys know how I'm the Punch-Out guy? Shonster's the Wario guy, which means he's locked into that one thing forever. True. What about you, Brady? You got anything going on you want to tell people about?
Not really. I mean, check out the Transcendence team if you like Godzilla and creepypastas. That's about it.
Spooky
For
spaghetti.
me, I've got the TikTok and the Twitter. I guess Instagram and Newgrounds too, but I don't really use those anymore. Join the Discord server.
again.
Yeah, the Discord
Oh.
server. Join that. It's cool.
Precaution. You must be 18 and older.
Yeah, no minors. Not for any. Not because like it's an NSFW server. I'm just a grown man, and I don't want to
Yes,
talk to
we
kids.
just want an adult community. We don't
Yeah.
want to deal with kids.
We don't
Yeah.
want any coal miners either.
Yeah, that happened to. I watched Transformers 1 recently, and they say minors very angrily a lot in that film. It's very funny. Like there's a scene where Optimus Prime and Megatron are talking to each other, and then somebody shows up and he goes, "Minors." I'll have to send you the video after.
The
Sean, but
entirety-
It's really funny.
The entirety of Twitter.com.
I'm actually making a video about that movie, so look out for that sometime this month, maybe.
Whoa.
If my job doesn't take too much energy away from me when I start next week. What else is there? I guess become a channel member. I call them headliners because I think it sounds cooler. You get emotes in YouTube streams, which you should also watch. You get
Do
a
you still
private
have,
channel. You get a private channel in the Discord server. You can vote for the priority of what videos I work on next, and you can see some videos a couple days early, maybe.
Do you still have the Fantastic Four?
The
Remember?
Fantastic Four?
Yeah, Fantastic Four headliners. You said you had 4 of them.
Oh, yeah, I still have 4 headliners. It's you, Gino, who is, I guess, somebody that not many people watching the podcast will know. He's just a friend that I've had for a long time that's like, I don't know.
He's kind of like a cryptid in the Discord server. He only occasionally talks in headliners.
Yeah, he's pretty scrappy. There's you, there's Gino, there's Bugsnax5, and there's Delicious Salad, who is someone I have not spoken to in a long, long time.
I don't even know if they're in the Discord server.
I think they are. They've just never spoken. But yeah, I think that's all I've got. This has been Anything But Everything. Brady, I will give you the honors when I ask you. Any last words?
Hi.
Oh, true.
Shit yourself.